So, after last stream, I played a little bit more of Yakuza. After last attempt at a stream, I played a little bit more of Yakuza 0 because I wanted to find out what happens when you do the telephone calls and a couple other things. I didn't save any of that progress because I wanted, if any side quests happen, I wanted them to happen on stream. And I found out that what happens with the telephone calls is if you meet with a girl, she becomes your friend. And then you can just you can just invite her to play mini games with you at the different places. And I cannot stress enough how much I have wanted that in a video game for years. None of this Mass Effect dating thing where you talk to a character for like 10 times. You gotta do, and then after like building up your friendship with them enough, then they just have like one sex scene that fades to black, that is like 10 seconds long, and they fade to black, and then they barely interact with each other thing. None of this Persona thing, this Persona's version of dating characters, where you have to like do like mental gymnastics to guess what question they want the answer to, how to correctly answer their question, and then if you get it wrong, your friendship doesn't increase, and then you stay date and you go on one date. No. What I have wanted, when a video game tells me, hey, you could go date, you can have dating, a romance thing in this game. I have wanted a thing where you meet a character, you start a relationship, and then you just go play cute mini games with them. And finally, after years of searching, I have found that. So yes, I am doing the telephone club game again, and no, I am not going to be ashamed about it. But we are not doing the Gentara thing, because that is basically softcore porn, as I found out off stream. It is softcore porn. I'm honestly not surprised, because it's Yakuza 0. I'm not surprised it's in here because it's Yakuza 0, but I am surprised that they were able to get away with it. So, Sleepless on Sage, welcome in. Sleepless says, well, it's easier to get to than it was in Breath of the Wild, I'll give that much. Congrats on getting the Master Sword in Tears of the Kingdom. Sparrow, welcome in. Oh, sorry. Sage says, does Sword say show enough? Sage says, I'm so dumb, my Bluetooth headphones were still connected. Honestly, Sage, it could be worse. You could have been using the same pair of headphones for a couple of years, and then just out of nowhere, they break. Or they get close to breaking, and you hurriedly have to go run and grab a new pair of headphones. And then the very next time you pick them up, your old pair of headphones snaps. So it could have been worse. Oh, sorry, excuse me. So yes, I did do a little bit of stuff off stream, but I didn't save any of my progress on it so that I could do it more on stream. Now, where's that telephone call? Oh, I just passed right by it. Sage says, I did that too once. Is that biker? Oh no, it's hooligans. You know what? Here's a question for y'all. Forget what's your zodiac sign. If you were an enemy NPC in Yakuza, what would your enemy group be? Would you be one of the Yakuza? Would you be one of the people in black suits? Or would you be a hooligan? Maybe even a goon. Slim says, I'd be one of the otakus who could fight Yakuza 7. I'd probably be that too, honestly. You know what? I'm willing to bet that I'm willing to bet this is honestly the wrong game to ask this in, isn't I? And as I go into more of these games, Yeah, as I go into more of these games, I'll be finding out much more, even more varied enemies groups. Oh my gosh! I am. He almost made. He almost. See, she was so frightened by, freaked out by that move that she started running away and ran into the wall. My gosh, I can't believe how brutal that was. Well, actually, I can't believe how brutal that was. So, hope everyone's doing well tonight. I've actually been doing, I've been doing pretty, well, it's been good and bad this week so far. Work has been pretty tough to get through this week. But on the other hand, work has been pretty tough to get through this week, which has been the bad part. On the good part, Tears of the Kingdom has been a lot of fun. I'm only a few hours into that game, and I'm only a few hours into Tears of the Kingdom, and I don't know if I could go back to Breath of the Wild. Which is hilarious, which is crazy to think about, because I loved Breath of the Wild. Oh, and I got my new computer. It's right, it's just chilling out here, right here. In this really professional looking case. I haven't gotten the chance to work on, start setting it up here. But I have it very close by, so it's constantly staring at me, reminding me of the inevitability of it. Sage says, I return with happiness, aka pizza. Welcome back! Oh. Sparrow says, I'd probably be one of the girls working in a restaurant or a costume shop. So, Sage, I asked an important question, I think, while you were off getting pizza. If you were a member of an enemy group in Yakuza, what would you be? We're doing this to replace zodiac signs. Do you think you'd be a guy in a black suit, or a hooligan, or maybe even a goon? I'm going to choose the long course. Now, I do have to warn you. Now, I do feel I should warn those of you who are unfamiliar with Yakuza. This is about to get lewd. The way he just stares up at the ceiling. Sage says, I'd probably also be an otaku or one of Majima's boys. Oh gosh, Majima gets his own crew? That sounds great. I can't wait to see that. Someday I wish to do something with as much fervor and enthusiasm as Kiryu Kazuma ripping a phone off of its ripping out a phone to ask about a date. Oh no. Oh dang it. Sage says, where's Honey Buddy Kakobe's rated L for lube command when we need it? You know, that's a very good question. You know, I might have, considering some of these games I'm playing, maybe I need to get that. I was also, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I was making fun of the game at first for, do you like have a job? I was making fun of the game at first because it has, you know, all this going on in the background. I don't even need to tell you. But the game tells you, like, hey, that's just Kiryu fantasizing. Don't pay attention to it. Pay attention to the questions. And it's right. You really need to be focusing. Well, you don't have to be focusing on the questions. The questions seem to be all the same. Sparrow says he's ramping up the charm. But as I was saying, I hope to someday I hope that someday I can do something with as much enthusiasm as Kiryu does, ripping a phone, picking up a phone to ask a girl out on a date. You're crumbly. Are you describing a girl or a pie? Sage says, you mean he's being Kiryu? Yes. Which I feel like Kiryu is a person we can all aspire to be. I mentioned this to a couple of friends who are more familiar with these games, but oh, there it is. There's the round. But I think already, I'm only about halfway through this first game, and already Kiryu Kazuma is one of my favorite characters in all of video games. Because he is simultaneously one of the nicest main characters I've seen, and one of the most violent main characters I've seen in a video game. And I think looking back on it, the moment where I realized I really like this guy, I think he's awesome, is the moment where he saw like a teenager beating up attacking a homeless person, and his response wasn't going, "Hey kid, stop it." No, "Hey kid, stop it." No, he was immediately like just walked over and punched that kid. Dang. Oh no. Got it.
話してて楽しいな。
私ももっと話そう。
何を聞くべきなんだ。何を聞けばいい。どんな顔をしている。
Now, actually talking about Tears of the Kingdom, I just said earlier that I don't think I'd have a hard time going back to Breath of the Wild after playing just only a few hours of Tears of the Kingdom, and I was wondering why that was, because it is like the map's mostly the same. There's only been some slight changes. Well, there's been some slight changes as far as like abilities and some of the environments you go to. Well, not slight changes. There's been some pretty major changes. Okay, it's that one. That's the one I need to go for. But I realized there's like one small change that ended up making the game even more fun, and it was going to make it really hard to return to Breath of the Wild. In Tears of the Kingdom, your abilities don't have cooldown. In Breath of the Wild, you had like a bunch of fun abilities you could do through the Sheikah Slate. Yeah. As like in Breath of the Wild, your abilities had like through the Sheikah Slate, there were really cool abilities like throwing bombs and like reversing time on something, but they all had like a cooldown. Oh damn. Damn. Hey Aurora, welcome in. So like I was just saying, I think the reason why I'm already liking Tears of the Kingdom a bit more than Breath of the Wild is down to the fact that how the abilities don't have cooldown. You could just keep spamming them, which means that you could. Ah, dang it. Elrod says, how goes the art, we'll say? It's going well. It's going very well. 70. How old are you? Okay, gosh, no. I need to hit the right one on this one. She might put down the phone immediately. I'm running out of time. Is that a compliment? Raunchy, revolted, relaxed, resentful. Sage says, how old are you? I'm trendy.
いらっしゃるよ。
何が正解だ。今から会わないか。
The serious expression on his face. I love it.
そんなに私と会いたいの？ 嘘嘘。私も会いたい。
So yes, yep, I'm back here again.
行く行く。どこにでも行っちゃうよ。
They are... Again, I am always surprised by just how open they are. How open Yakuza is with how horny it is. I think I won. Outer says, Kiryu 20 going on, I'm too old for this shit. We can meet in front of the theater. That works for me. If you don't come quickly, I might just go home. I'll go straight there. I'm Kiryu, by the way. Oh, what a cool name. How have you worked at? Oh, my name's Haruki. What will you be wearing? Something red. My hair will be done up. You better not mistake me for someone else. Red clothes, hair done up. Got it. Check something for a second. Oh, a sub-story. She might be here already. I remember she mentioned a red jacket. She said she'd be wearing red with her hair done up. Is that her? Better say hello.
Nani?
Wait, what? Oh no, the choices! There's another woman who also fits the description. Which one is Haruki? Okay, she said she's wearing red. Okay. Wait and observe. It's too hard to tell which one of these ones. Maybe they'll look this way eventually. On closer inspection, the woman was wearing a dress that's more pink than red. The forearm dress is a little more red than the closer one. She might be a little of the gaudy side, though. Come on, ladies, throw me a boat. Come on, lady, throw me a boat here. Fine. I got time. I can play the waiting game. Wait, this might have been a mistake. I just screwed this up, didn't I? How long are you waiting, man? It didn't look my way even once. Talk to the further one. It's the farther one. Look, when it cuts to black like that, it makes me think like an hour or two has gone past. Are you Haruki? Kiryu-san? Yeah, sorry I'm late. Oh, you're pretty hot. I was sitting here worried that you'd be a total weirdo. Even after we talked? Well, he is a weirdo. Let's be honest here. He is a weirdo. But he's our weirdo.
Nah.
Hey, Haruki. Oh. Who's this bastard? Oh, what did I get myself into? Someone you know? Well, he's an ex, I guess you could say. But I broke up with him a long time ago. The hell? How much did you make me drop on you? You gold digging true. Gosh, man. No wonder she dumped you. How much did you make me drop on you, gold digging true? We broke up because of all your fooling around. You were the worst. Fuck off. I'm not leaving till you pay back every yen I spent on your whitey ass. Okay, yeah, Kiryu. Punch him.
Oi.
Hey, give it a rest. Who the fuck are you? You want a piece of this? What? I am very curious about the lore and that goes on around the world of Yakuza. If the majority of people in this world are dumb enough to look at a man like Kiryu Kazuma, to look at a man like that and think that they should take them in a fight. His shirt has a chain pattern. I don't know the whole story, but trying to shake down an ex-girlfriend long after the fact doesn't look good on your part, does it? Huh? Have it your way, lover boy. You can pony up for her. All right, but I only pay in punches. Sage says, oh wait, Elrond says, Kiryu 20 going on, I'm too old for this. And Slim says, that will, oh wait, okay, I actually read all those. Never mind. I thought I had missed one. Ow. That's what you get for disrespecting girls. And a lot more if you keep doing it. Look, this guy's a monster. There's a lesson to be learned here. Don't even think about shaking down any ex-girlfriends again. Screw you, I'm, okay, that's, oh gosh, that is horrible. Man, this game does a really great job of making you hate people. Not people in general, just the people. Like, there's some times where I think, wow, that was Kiryu just broke that man in half, and then the next second they'll say something like that, in which case you're just like, oh, well, Kiryu, break them in half. But so if you're just listening, he goes, I got other bitches to please me. So, yeah, fuck him. So, Haruki, you were right. He is a weirdo, but he's a great weirdo. Also, yay! He got a date. That was so much fun. Wait, were you talking about Kiryu beating up your ex-boyfriend, or something you two did to get, or some the date you two had? Either makes sense, honestly. I'm not even gonna say that. Wow, that's weird. No, I mean, if I'm willing to bet if I was her, and then the guy I was dating just came in and beat the shit out of my creepy ex-boyfriend, that would be a lot of fun to watch. Elrond says, "Date achieved, huzzah!" Yeah, I had a good time too. I wish I could spend more time with you. Can we meet again? Well, I'm pretty busy lately. Oh, don't be silly. I'm just teasing. If you wanted to see me, I'd come running. That's so. Here's where you could reach me. Don't forget, okay? You got Haruki's pager number. You can now invite her to join you at certain date spots. Woo! Okay, I'll be in touch. Great, I'll be waiting. And now, despite me naming the entire stream phoning it in off of the telephone club, I'm probably done with the telephone club there, because that's the main thing I wanted. That guy just looks at Kiryu walk. That guy just walked and goes, alright, now I need a heads up. Oh shoot, oh dang it, he's in his cuts. That guy's in cutscene mode. I better get out of here. So this is what the telephone clubs are really all about. I can get used to this. So yeah, we're not doing Ganhara. We're not doing Ganhara. No. I will be honest. In my spare time, I did off stream. I did look up to see what I did play a bit. I did go into there off stream to see what it's like in Ganhara, and it is softcore porn. So it is like 30-second videos of girls in underwear. And, you know, honestly, compared to some of the stuff I've seen, some of the stuff that's been in this game, it's probably not even the horniest thing I've seen in this game. But I'm not going to take any risks, so I'm not going to show softcore porn on here. No, absolutely not. I will applaud them, though. I am amazed they managed to get that on here. But going back to more important things, The reason I wanted to do that telephone club again, because I wanted to get Kiryu, let Kiryu go on a date with the girl. Partially because Kiryu's had a really rough couple of days, so I wanted him to find some happiness. And going on a date with a nice girl seems like it'd be very nice for him. To have one person who doesn't have secret ulterior motives. Wait, what's going on? Oh wait, hold on a second. The other reason is, so after that date with Haruki, you can actually invite her to join you at mini games and just like play mini games with her. Like you can go to the bowling alley and play bowling against her. You can go do disco with her. And if I am being honest, I have wanted a video game to do that so bad for so long. I played quite a few games with a dating sim, or quite a few games with like a romance mechanics or dating mechanics. And in a lot of the ones that are like the most recognized for that, they end up feeling disappointing. Because like in Mass Effect, it's like, okay, you talk to a person for a couple times, build up your relationship with them, you go on you have like 1 5-second cutscene where you talk to them as a couple, and then it just ends there. And it kind of just stops there. That's really all the interactions you can have with them. Persona, from what I played at Persona 5 and Persona 4, you talk to a character, become friends with them. You have to play this whole like mental gymnastics game of choosing just the right answers to questions to get them to like you, and then you start dating, and again it just kind of stops there. I vastly prefer, I have wanted this and vastly prefer this, where like the opening of the relationship is the first date, and then you can just go do mini games with them. You can invite them on other dates by like playing pool with them or watching a movie with them. That sounds so much more interesting when you put to have in a video game. Like if I'm playing a game with a romance mechanic to fantasize about to like live out the fantasy of being in a relationship, I don't want it to end at like that first conversation. I want to go play bowling with the girl. So what I'm saying is that Yakuza, out of all the games I have played so far, Yakuza, the really horny video game with a character called Mr. Libido. With a character called Mr. Libido and just an actual erotic video store currently has my favorite way of doing dating mechanics. Sage is dating, sorry, I got that very wrong. Sage says bowling, let's go. Oh, Sage, you missed it. I got started on the bowling sub-story. I'm big. I've been doing bowling a lot in the Saturday stream. Clearly, and I guess really just with that whole talk I did about Yakuza's dating mechanics, really just goes to show this is peak video games. This is peak video games. Let me check something out here. Okay. Yeah, I'll actually go. Since I mentioned bowling, I will actually go to the bowling. Well, first, though, I should probably check on my business to see how things are going there. Okay, so first stop, business. Second stop, bowling. Third stop, maybe the disco club. Now, as for what I'm planning to do the rest of the stream, so Sunday's stream was supposed to be like I do a bunch of mini games and side quest stuff, in Kamurocho, because because I'm near the end of chapter 10, and once chapter 10 ends, Kiryu's apparently not going to be in Kamurocho for a bit. So what I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to do a bunch of side quests and minigame stuff. And then I should, at some point, when I feel like I'm ready to go, move to the next chapter, I'll start chapter 11. I'll end chapter 10 and start chapter 11. Sage says, next stop, Prophet. Yes. Did I? Oh, okay. I guess I just didn't start collecting. Now, first of all, let me stop here. And next I'll go into bowling. Oh, I do feel I should say, what I mentioned, like in earlier streams, I was joking about that Gandhara video store, and I mentioned, I'm willing, like, part of the reason I want to go to here is I want to see if there's a side quest related to there. Because if any game is going to have a side quest related to that sort of place, it's going to be Yakuza. I was right. The time I went there off stream, the time I went there off stream and took a look at what the place was like, immediately afterwards the side quest started. But that's unfortunately a side quest I won't be able to do on stream. So sadly, I'm guaranteed to not be doing all the side quests here. Or all the side quests in this playthrough. Sorry. I just had to mention that because I was shocked that I was actually right. I guess don't make jokes about Yakuza. It'll keep blowing my expectations out of the water. Or excuse me, I guess don't try to predict Yakuza. Because it'll either go horrible, because I'll either predict it really well or predict it like very incorrectly or predict it very correctly, and to a degree even I wouldn't expect it. So I'm going to invite Haruki over for some bowling. Hi, Kiryu-san. Let's knock down some pins. Okay. Wow, you said that very aggressively. I did. Let's throw down. Still very aggressive. Let's show those pins who's boss. Still very aggressive. That's less aggressive, but still pretty aggressive. It's time to duel. That's close enough. Let's see if I'm as good as bowling now as I was before. There. Strike, strike, strike. Yeah, strike.
いい調子だ。
もっと優しくしてよ。ふふん。
Okay, she didn't go to Venom. She didn't go for Venom Lord. I'm safe.
それ。
Ah, so close.
あれ？
どうした？
I guess no one's really going to the bowling alley because there's not really that many people around. Well, I mean, I say that, or just nobody's sitting down, everyone is bowling. Oh, no way, she chose Venom Lord. Okay, I have been spared Venom Lord's wrath. You know what? It probably is the opposite of what I was thinking. It's not that there's nobody at the bowling alley. It's that there's a bunch of people at the bowling alley. They're all just bowling. Nobody's sitting down. Yay, another strike.
よし。
もっと優しくしてよ。
Oh no, she upgraded to heavy tank. I still can't get over these bowling ball names. Ocean Sky, Venom Lord. Ooh. Well, you did your best. Well, you did... Okay, you knocked down one.
あれ？
どうした？
I just can't get over a ball that's named Venom Lord. When you have a bowling ball named Venom Lord in a game like this, I am surprised that bowling ball is not a weapon. Oh, I kind of messed that one up. Let me try to spin it back towards the center. Ah, dang it. He looks so disappointed. All four? Ah, dang it, that one right there is just taunting me.
行っちゃうよ。
Sparrow says bowl for your life, JK. I would honestly love if there was like a hardcore bowling manga or anime. Oh, sweet, you made a strike. Congrats. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of sports. Really, the only sport I pay attention to is professional wrestling, as you might have guessed. However, sports anime, that is a different story. Because sports anime, because it takes the over-the-topness and way too serious nature of a lot of anime, it makes it really interesting. Like, never watched a single sumo wrestling match in my life. Probably never will. But this one sumo wrestling anime, Hinamaru Sumo, great show, fantastic show. Sage says, I was a huge fan of iShield 21. I've heard of that. I've heard of that one. I know there was the one like Haikyuu. I know Haikyuu was very popular. Sparrow says, have you seen iShield 21? I have not. This is a lot of fun. I hope we can do it again sometime. Glad you enjoyed it. I'll be sure to give you a call. Don't forget. Hi. Sadly, my friendship has not increased with the bowling girl. I'll have to do more in real estate. So, now what? Well, let me check on my business. Or, excuse me, let me check on my business. And then... I could try disco again. Laser drinks is no. Exchange sip here. You know what? I do have quite a bit of sip, I think. Let me go exchange some sip so I can get some more upgrades. Character upgrades. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Okay, now that they're moved out of the way, I can look. Okay. That's where I need to go. Yeah, I might go back to the disco. I didn't get to go on Sunday because of my stream failing, but but first let me take out these guys. There. And that should be another one. But like I was saying, Ice Shield 21, I've heard a little bit about. Haikyuu, I've heard really good things about. Let's see, what are some others I know? Of? I've heard Birdie Wings is one I definitely want to check out, because that one, everything I've heard about Birdie Wings is that it's the most over-the-top golf show ever, and that sounds great. Or no, wait, the way I've heard described Birdie Wings is it's like lesbian golf Yu-Gi-Oh. That sounds great. Slim says, but yeah, bro, I like Tears of the Kingdom a lot more on the jump. The puzzles a lot more Legend of Zelda feel due to practical application to the skill instead of Breath of the Wild's one-note physics puzzles, and accomplishing shrines, at least the ones that are not tutorials, feels rewarding. Birdie Wing is one of the few anime that managed to drag me away from Tears of the Kingdom opening weekend. That is some high praise. Sage says, does rollerblading count as a sport? Because then I'd go with air gear. I'd say yes. If it's any sort of like competition, between two people, or yeah, any sort of competition or competitive thing, I would say yeah. Go ahead and consider like a sports anime or sport adjacent anime. Like Yu-Gi-Oh is almost a sports anime, almost. The only reason it's not is because like at first they're like, hey, all right, we're gonna duel because we like Yu-Gi-Oh. Like because the only reason Yu-Gi-Oh I wouldn't consider that a sports anime is because like the first 2 seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh are like, hey, we're gonna play some Yu-Gi-Oh, we're gonna play some cards games. Okay, I draw this card. Oh, well, you look at that. You just summoned Satan. What? That's right. You just summoned Satan. I draw this card and I summon Beelzebub. Isn't that just Satan again? No, this is Egyptian. This is the Egyptian fairy version of Beelzebub. Wait, fairies? Were fairies in Egyptian mythology? Who knows? Okay, well, I played this card. Oh, that's a good choice. Wait, but do you know what that card does? I mean, it has 400 attack, and I get to draw another card. Also, it drains my life force and sacrifices it to Satan card. So, great meeting you. My ghost will haunt you for the rest of the season now. Make sure to tell my younger brother who has a high-pitched voice and really likes bug-themed monsters, not to worry that it wasn't your fault. Bye now. And that's like the first 2 seasons. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds is like, all right, we're living in the slums. We're the poor are constantly trod upon by the rich. All of us here these tattoos on our faces are used just as a symbol to ridicule us, just for the crime of having them. Time to play some card games to take down systemic oppression. And that's why Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds is the best season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Sage says, also Air Gear is a dope as fuck theme song. I might have heard a little bit of Air Gear too. But yeah, we need more sports anime that are about like just commonplace sports. Well, what we need is, in order to get like a good sports anime, you need like a writer of a manga or a creator of anime who's really into a sport, because that's the ones that make the good ones. like, like they know all the rules about it. They watch they know everything, all the in-depth knowledge about whatever sport or competition they're making their show of, and they just. And so, like, in the case of the bowling anime, they're like, alright, we're just gonna make a shonen anime, but with bowling. Oh yeah, I'll fight you. Wait, he just draw a sword? Okay, fine. There, that makes... Okay, he's got a sword, so it might make... It'll give him a little less of a handicap. That does remind me, though, and I don't know how many of those watching have heard me mention it. Sleepless definitely has heard me mention this quite a few times, and he's probably about to roll his eyes at me saying this again, because I still haven't done it. I definitely need to play Shadowverse, the Switch game, on stream. So, the reason for that is, if you don't know, Shadowverse is like it's another like card game, another like fantasy card game. You know, like one of those games that I wouldn't say rips off Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's more of like inspired by Yu-Gi-Oh. But unlike a lot of modern video games based off of an existing card game where it's like kind of an online, it's basically Hearthstone, just an online focused game. Shadowverse is like, it's one of the older anime card games where like they tried to make the anime or tell the anime, but also have you play the card game. Uh-oh. And God, in Shadowverse, it's amazing because it has the, as Sage says, or Duel Masters. Who's the kid with the spiky hair? Sleep says, you may not say it rips off Yu-Gi-Oh!, but critics will gladly claim that it unapologetically calls back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Cool and fails to emulate, at least as an anime. I'm not gonna... See, they might have a point there, but I haven't seen the anime, so I'm not willing to judge the anime. I'm just judging what I've played of the game. And what I played of the game is so ridiculous, it's great. In Shadowverse's world, it's kind of similar to Yu-Gi-Oh's world in that everyone's obsessed with this one card game that the very game is named after. To the point where like you're attending a school and everyone at school plays the card game. But unlike Yu-Gi-Oh, where like Yu-Gi-Oh's like, why is this card game so popular? Oh, it's because the cards originated as a way to summon and control gods. So, and some billionaire found it, so he just started like marketing the hell out of this because he wanted to just mass market a game based around like controlling gods, so he could use it as part of his secret plan to gain the infinite, the Millennium objects. Shadowverse doesn't have it, at least from what I've played of the game so far. Shadowverse doesn't have any of that. It's really just Shadowverse is so cool, or such a great game, that everyone in Shadowverse's world is obsessed with Shadowverse. And it tries to do the usual, like, anime, young anime directed at young kids story. But because it tries to do it, it ends up being really funny. Like, the game's plot kicks off because your character, Shadowverse-kun, SV-kun, decides that they want to join the Shadowverse Club in their academy, where everyone's playing Shadowverse, and where there are machines built around the campus, where you can buy Shadowverse cards, just right there. Not machines where you order food or get a update on schedules, or even like a map of the school campus. No, there are machines built on this school's campus just for you to order Shadowverse cards. But the only person left in the Shadowverse Club says, "Oh, I'm sorry, nobody wants to join the Shadowverse Club in this school where everyone plays Shadowverse." And And so you go around trying to recruit people to the Shadowverse Club by beating them in Shadowverse. And they say, oh dang, I would love to play a Shadowverse Club because of how much I played Shadowverse. Because of how much I love Shadowverse. But I can't because I don't have the time to play Shadowverse casually. Anyway, thanks for that casual game of Shadowverse. Good luck. And then eventually the class president, and this is like full-on anime class president where they're just secretly control the government. She is tired of the Shadowverse Club not having enough members, so her entourage of guards show up and say, "That's it, you don't have enough members, I'm shutting down the Shadowverse Club." And SV Kun and all his friends go, "But you can't shut down the Shadowverse Club?" To which she replies, "Alright, I'll consider not shutting down the Well, she's like, nobody is interested enough to play Shadowverse as a club. Nobody wants to join a Shadowverse club. But if you really want to keep this place alive, then you have to beat my guards in Shadowverse." Then after you beat them in Shadowverse, she goes, "Okay, fine, you've convinced me with your Shadowverse skills. But I still say nobody wants to join a Shadowverse club. So here's what you're going to have to do in order to keep your Shadowverse club open. Get enough members? No. Get enough members? No. You maybe lower the restrictions for club guidelines so we can maybe have enough members? No. Okay, what? Well, alright, if you want to keep your Shadowverse club open, you have to win nationals! Excuse me? I want you to go to the nationals tournament for Shadowverse and win. Become the country's champions at Shadowverse, and you get to keep your school club. And this is all in the first hour. I only got to play a bit of the demo so far. And I don't even know how much I enjoy the actual card game of Shadowverse in that game. It's overall just kind of okay. But that story from that first opening lead-in is so perfect. I have to play more of that game. At some point. Sage says, that sounds like a bunch of 80s college-age movies. It's made even funnier because, okay, like, again, it's like Shadowverse the game. It's an okay card game, really. It's nothing too, like, groundbreaking at it. The art to it isn't like, the art to it isn't really unique. It's just kind of your standard fantasy monster art that you'd see in, like, a gacha game. But it's just, that story is just too good. And I can't get over it. Also, you could probably guess that I will definitely be fan dubbing that game if I get to play it, when I get to play it on stream. Honestly, after Brawlkaiser Fandom Super All Wars 30 happened, you could probably expect me to in any video game I play where I have to where I have to read out the text, or where I can read out the text and there's not voice acting for it. I'm probably gonna read out the text, and I'm probably gonna do my best to do as close to a good job, do as good a job as I can reading out the text. There. Okay, there's a couple more of these places. Oh, one last one. Alright, I think that's all of them. I'll probably be fighting the Leisure King at some point this stream. Because I'm getting pretty close to overtaking his business. So let me just rush around. Oh, that's the wrong way. And... wait, is that a... I think I saw something glistening on the ground. Okay, maybe it just wasn't my imagination. There. If you're just coming to the stream, welcome. Welcome to my first playthrough of Yakuza 0. And also, just to let y'all know that we're in the middle of People's Choice. So, any bit or dollar that you donate could end up allowing you to suggest a game I have to play. Basically, I'm keeping track of all the dollars and bits donated from now until the end of June. And once the total amount of money you donate reaches at least $20, you can suggest a game I have to play. I think there's about 14 more spaces left. Yeah, there's about 14 more spaces left, because Lusume suggested Transformers War... the games that have been submitted as far as... Lusume submitted Transformers War for Cybertron. Sleepless submitted Shin Megami Tensei 5. Jackie Questionable submitted Final Fantasy 6. El Robot submitted Neo: The World Ends With You. Bullstrong submitted Dredge, and Tricerex has submitted a game, donated enough to submit a game, but he hasn't told me what game he wants yet. So there's about 14 more spots. And also, in addition to submitting video games, submitting video games, all your donations will count towards the overall donation goals. All the donation goals. We're about, I think, less than $21 away from the second donation goal, which will reach at about $200. And what I might do, if that model kit building stream happens, I might combine that with another idea I've had. Because I mentioned, like, last week a possible idea of, like, me watching and ranking all the Spider-Man movies as a stream. So what I might do for what I might do is actually do that. Watch all the Spider-Man movies, including Spider-Verse 2 after that releases. And then have the model kits building stream where I build the model kits, and then just go through this ranking and mini reviewing of all the Spider-Man movies. If you're curious why I'm interested in that, well, Spider-Man is like one of my favorite superheroes, and overall I'd probably say one of my favorite characters. When he's done right. When he's written well, he's one of my favorite characters. And... oh wait, yeah, right about here. And, also, the first Spider-Verse movie, Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse, is probably my favorite game ever. Or not game, I'm so sorry. Probably my favorite movie ever. I just had such love to that movie so much. Although that might change depending on how the second one is. And in addition to that, so I mentioned that Spider-Man is one of my favorite superheroes, but I haven't really seen a lot of Spider-Man movies. I have never seen any of the Sam Raimi movies. I might have seen The Amazing Spider-Man 1? I think so, yeah. I think I saw The Amazing Spider-Man 1. The first one with Andrew Garfield, because my younger brother owned a DVD of it. And I've seen the MCU Spider-Man movies, and I've seen Spider-Verse. So that's about, like, less than half. It's not a lot. I think I've gotten all of these, so... Exchange sip. So I've got 11 sip. Gotta go fast. No. A new look for QU's office. Okay, I'll do that one. Mr. Shakedown's deep pockets. Get more money when you defeat Mr. Shakedown. Okay, I don't have enough for that. Fast too. Throw money over a larger area. I do not want that. Which time it takes until revenue is ready for collection. Okay, that's about all I'll get right now. And I'll actually head back to my business, because I think the payout is about to happen. And on the way, I can fight this guy. Come on. There we go. I love that the game has now started introducing, like, these... They're not more dangerous enemies, they're just richer. They're enemies with more money. And their response is like, okay, first version of them, they're just a guy in, like, a golden tuxedo. Okay, second version of them, we need to make them tougher. Give them a katana. Okay. Although, really... And the reason why I'm finding that kind of funny is because a guy who's like an exceedingly rich street thug who wears a golden suit and fights with a katana, that would be an awesome enemy in an anime, in like a shonen anime. That is a One Piece villain right there. Security resolve the problem, help reduce place. Okay. Sometimes the person assigning security from the area might resolve problems that occur there alone. The health of your security staff will drop based on the strength of your spot. Weak enemies reduce health by 1 star. 1 star. Gosh, now I'm just imagining like a One Piece enemy who has like fruit power or devil fruit powers related to money, and he uses a sword. Although I think there is a One Piece character who has like powers related to like money or gold. I'm not sure which. I think they might have been in a movie. Yeah, they might have been in one of the movies. So it says, there is. It was a movie one. One Piece Gold. How? One Piece Gold. How appropriate. Sorry, just a second. Sleep says, One Piece is nothing if not on the nose. Especially in Usopp's case. But actually, no, in everyone's case. Everyone's case. Usopp is probably one of the more subtle characters, really. Even though I was just making a joke about his nose. Honestly, even with his nose, and how it was intentionally designed to where Usopp looks kind of like Pinocchio, he's still probably one of the more subtle designs compared to some of the characters in One Piece. Okay, they still need a little more time. I will buy stuff from here and increase my friendship. I don't really have a lot. I should probably sell some stuff. Yeah, okay, I need to sell some stuff. I need to make some space. Let me go to a nearby save point. So what should I drop off? I guess I could sell the marlin. On the one hand, I feel like if there's any fishing sub-story, that marlin's gonna come in handy. You know, I'll just place the marlin. I'll just drop the marlin off at the phone. Here, phone, hold this for me. The Switch watch was hand created by a skilled watchmaker. I'll hold on to that in case. I'll hold on to that in case someone asks for a watch. This French wallet is a popular gift item. I'll probably give that to, if I get the chance to give Haruki a gift, I will give her that. And I guess I also don't need to keep Woo Mama on me. Well, it is Mother's Day week, so I will, you know, I'll keep Woo Mama on here. It's in the spirit of things. Uh-oh.
ちょっとそこのお前通行料払ってもらうぜ
邪魔だ
Just a second. You know, I'm gonna do this fight and then I might take a short break. Damn. Yeah, I'm going to take, I'll take a short break.
人間じゃねえよあんた
I'll be right back. So sorry about that break taking so long. I think I might have a water leak in my house. So, but that's a problem I'm gonna have to deal with later. Let me get back to this. Nothing too serious. But, for now, yeah, nothing too serious. Just, yeah, might be, there seems to be quite a bit of water coming in on my floorboards. Now let me go to business. Sue says, "Uh-oh." It's honestly not surprising. The house I'm in is very old, and it has been non-stop raining for over a week now. So, unfortunate, but not unexpected. Spleens resubscribed for 19 months. Thank you, Spleens. Welcome in. Okay, time for business. How's your day going, Spleens? Oh, shoot, money battle.
A jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
Oh, there it is. Let me go back at it. There. And yeah, okay, her. And go here. Sweet says it's going good. I'm glad to hear. Let me actually just. Okay, there. Yeah, that one. I'm ranking up. I'm getting I'm getting S rank on so many of these restaurants. Oh, Sleepless. I'm not sure if you were here when I said this, but when I said one of the smaller reasons why I think Tears of the Kingdom is so great and why I'm actually kind of preferring it already a little bit more than Breath of the Wild. You cannot invest anymore. Oh, but I'm getting so invested in this. Apparently, I'm too Apparently, the store is telling me. Apparently, Pachinko New Eden is saying I'm too invested. Which, you know what? That's finally glad that some Pachinko store went out there and said that and cautioned people from getting too invested in it. I'm definitely, for Tears of the Kingdom, I'm definitely, when I get the chance, gonna start streaming it. That's probably gonna be added to the list of games that I want to stream at some point, and I'll restart my playthrough when I do so, but for now, I'm just having a lot of fun in that game. I am learning an important lesson, though, to not start big open world games on Sunday night. Should have done that on a should have maybe waited until Saturday. Although I guess not this Saturday, because this Saturday I'm going to be making sure that new computer is set up and ready. Mr. President, what's going on? The Leisure King's main came by and left this. What's this? It looks like a challenge. He says he's waiting for you on his turf. His turf. Knowing him, I'd reckon he's trying to settle this through violence. It's a trap. I wouldn't go if I were you. Yeah. No, I'm going. If he wants to use violence to settle things, that's fine by me. What? Well, please be careful. The Leisure King's turf is the empty area behind Serena. I should get ready before I go. Empty area behind Serena. When you've received an open challenge from one of the King 5 billionaires, your properties revenue collection will stop. Defeat that billionaire to collect your revenues again. Alright. Well, he just made a terrible mistake. Kiryu's about to walk over and just punch the $1 billion out of the billion yen out of him. Oh, there we go. Oh, another small story about Tears of the Kingdom. Last night I was playing a little bit of it. Last night I was playing a little bit of Tears of the Kingdom. I decided to make a car so I could like travel around the world, around Hyrule. And I made a little car. Then I found a Korok on the side of the road who was needing some. I found a Korok on the side of the road who was needing some help. So I lifted him and sat him in the car, and I brought him out to. And I brought said Korok to take him over to. Decided to drive that Korok to where his friend was. And I was making pretty good distance on it. Until I misjudged how fast I was going, and wasn't able to get off the cliff. I got away from the cliff's edge in time, and sent the car plummeting down a ravine. Korok is doing fine though. He just got stuck on a rock. He just fell on a rock, but I had to fast travel Link back to a different area so he wouldn't die. Legendary Dragumon, welcome in. How you doing? Where he is? Leisure King called me out here. Should I go and take care of him now? Yep. Okay, let's go. I've been waiting for you, Kiryu-san. Alright, I'm here. What do you want, Leisure King? Hey, what do I want? Are you stupid or something? Come on, you know exactly what I want. Legend Dragumon says, I'm good on vacation this week. Oh, congrats!
What?
I warned you last time, right? I told you to back off, and if I don't, you'll kill me. You'll kill me, is that it? At least you're not completely stupid. Once you're dead, I take back all the properties you took from me. It'll be satisfying and convenient. If you hadn't gotten my way, I would have crushed Yamanoi and taken control of this whole area already. You've just been a big pain in the ass, you know that? If your grand plans got derailed by a beginner like me, what's that say about your business skills? Then again, your business skills are all about beating up old folks like Yamanoi. You really thought you could build an empire based on that? Wait, are you disrespecting me? No, of course not. I'm insulting you. I'm one of the 5 billionaires! Alright, that does it. I'll show you what the Leisure King's truly capable of. We're gonna beat him to a bloody pulp, boys. Okay. Oh, he's actually got a... Okay, take out the lackeys first. There, that's that one gone. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Dang it, I keep getting caught off guard at the last second. Damn it. Ah, damn it. Okay, I need to heal. going on, I guess. Dang it. Ah, they wall juggled me. Okay, back to beating up the lackeys. Wait, there's like a... Oh, wait, can I grab that motorcycle? No, I don't think I can. Dang it. Really? There. Okay, just a little bit more. Oh, is he grabbing the money? He's fanning himself in it! I love that! Legendary Gobot says, I see people are fighting harder now. Indeed they are. This guy's too strong. Oh. Just saying. What's the matter? Weren't you going to kill me? Listen, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Holy shit, you're freaking pathetic. You know that? And you call yourself the Leisure King. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, thank God. Who the hell are you? Hey, I guess you don't know. Allow me to introduce you. We are the 5 billionaires. You're the 5 billionaires. Man, I'm saved. With you guys on my side, we're invincible. Let's take care of this guy together. What are you talking about, loser? What? Why would we bother helping you? You're completely useless. You had money, sure, but that's it. Besides, you just got your ass kicked from here to Osaka. None of us want to be seen with you anymore. Get the hell out of here. What? No way. We're in this together, right? But we're a bunch of billionaires who built our entire business off of backstabbing people. Wow. How could this happen? How could this have happened to me? Wow. No wonder it was so easy to beat you. What are you babbling on about, honey? The 5 billionaires aren't friends, least of all with you. We just happen to be business tycoons who share the same objective. We're not here to make friends, and we have no interest in bailing you out. But I didn't come here to bail your sorry ass out of fire. We're here to check out the guy who put an end to your career. I wager we'll be seeing more of him soon enough. Duds. So you're President Kiryu. They call me the Gambling King.
A jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
Usume resubscribed for 26 months. Thank you, Usume. Hold on, let me just correct that.
A jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
How's your day going? And this is... I'm the Pleasure King, honey. I do my thing around the pink shit area. A pleasure to meet you. And I'm the Media King, but you can call me the Disco King. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to do disco again, sure. And I'm the Electronics King. Hi. Now that you're taking out the Leisure King, this Tenkaichi Street area is basically yours. Congrats on the big win. Congrats on the big win. Oh, thanks, I guess. What are you gonna do next, huh? Do you have your sights set beyond the Tenkaichi Street area too? Yeah, of course. I'm not going to let you use Kamurocho for your little money game. Wow, you got a mouth on you, honey. Why do you care so much about this hot mess of a town anyway?
Yep.
Oh, give the lad a break. Frankly, I don't care about this cesspool either, but I do care about the money it generates. This place means so much, you go ahead and try to take it from us. Let's see what you're made of. You're on. By the way, the Leader King was the weakest of the 5 billionaires by far. Don't get cocky. Well, good luck to you and that wee little company of yours. I'm looking forward to playing with you. Let's meet again. Until then, adios. Bye. Okay, in a surprising twist, all 4 of them are actually much nicer. Or at least in first impressions go, they're much nicer than the Leisure King. Like, all they're like, oh, we were just kind of looking at who our new business rival is. Oh, it's you? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. We look forward to business. We look forward to competing against you in the great battlefield, in the great war of business. The Gambling King, Pleasure King, Media King, and Electronics King, huh? Taking them on won't be easy. So, did I just get made to look like a fool? You did it to yourself. You're still here? Hey, if you don't mind, can I join up with you guys?
Nani?
What? Really? Yeah, I messed up things pretty badly for 5 billionaires. If he finds out, I'm dead meat. Who's this he? Oh, never mind that part. Just let me join your company so I can lay low for a while. I'll do any work you give me. And if it's not too much to ask, can I bring along my man Takashita too, please? Not big on pride, are you? Whatever, that's fine. We're short-staffed anyway. Alright, I owe you, man. Out of all characters to have a whole, like, defeat them and befriend them story going, Kiryu is not what I expected. Although now that I think about it, actually it makes a ton of sense. Yeah, no, it makes a ton of sense. If I was just had my entire company's defeated by one guy, I would totally join that guy's team. The Leisure King had just joined your team as manager, and Gakuda Takashita has joined your team as security. This is where the real battle begins. The locks have been unlocked for the Brawler style. New items have been opened on the ability screen. Oh, really? Additional upgrades are now available. Really? So I get more upgrades from this. Okay. Oh, let me go grab the payoff on this. Excuse me. The Sume says it's going. Oh, good. Good. You managed to defeat the Leisure King, Kiryu-san. Honestly, I'm impressed. I'm glad I asked you to take over. Excuse me. The Leisure King stopped by a little while ago, apparently to say hello? What's going on here? Well, I've apparently recruited him. He was tough as an opponent, but we'll be much better off with him as an ally. Not okay with you, Yamanoi-san? He did come to apologize to me directly, and I'm not one to allow petty feelings to get in the way of acquiring valuable manpower. I agree, we should bring him about. The Leisure King also brought some property deeds and left them for you, to make up for things, he said. I checked them, and it turns out their property is located in the other 5 billionaires' areas. They should serve as perfect beachheads when moving our way into those areas. The Media King's area is going to take a little bit of time to get ready, but I already have the other 3 prepped. The Electronics King, Pleasure King, and Gambling King areas have both been unlocked. That's a lot of new work on your plate. Let's do our best, Mr. President. Okay, Leisure King area. Well, let me complete my takeover. Gosh, that sounded harsh to say. Of this area. Okay, how many managers do I have? 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just enough for this. Then 1, 2, 3. I'll stick. Yeah, I'll stick you here. And guess just let me start. Okay, can I set up? Yeah.
ジャリンジャリン稼ぐぜ
Electronics King, Pleasure King, Gambling King. I will start with Electronics King area. So. Okay, he's on duty there. So. And let me invest. Okay. And I'll do one more area. I'll stick these two in the pleasure area, in the pleasure district. Okay. I don't think I have. I don't have any leftovers. I don't have any leftover security guys, so that'll be all I do for now. Alright, now that I've leveled up my business, let me go check the bowling alley to see if that bowling competition has been opened up. If you're wondering what's going on tonight, this is kind of a slower paced night because I didn't get to really play that much of Yakuza 0. Yeah, I didn't get to play much of Yakuza 0 on, excuse me, on Sunday, thanks to my internet problems. So let me just, so I'm playing a bit more right now. Legendary Kumon says, damn, Twitch bit purchases being stupid since I try to use different cards. Hold on a second. I'll try to check something out, Legendary Dragumon. Here, I'm going to check something out. Okay, just a second. Oh, wow, I unlocked all of that? Well, okay, let me... Well, I can't get all of these, but... Well, I'm gonna just check something. Okay, I can't get all of these, but... I'll get this one. Hold on, let me see if this will work. Yeah, let me try checking the bowling alley now. Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to see how the direct donation page works. Oh, wait. I can't tell you how much we appreciate you joining us, Ida-kun. Okay, it looks like it is all through PayPal for the direct donation. So I guess you do need it. I guess you do need a PayPal account in order to do the direct donations. I'm grateful to hear that, sir. I'll give it my all. Good. That's the spirit. I'm glad we decided to hire some new staff this year. That's someone that qualified you applied. Hiring new staff, huh? We're so short-staffed, among other things. Posting job openings might help. Interesting. Yeah, I'm sorry it's having problems, Legend of Gumon. I'm honestly not sure why it is. Just sometimes Twitch... I guess maybe Twitch is just messing up. I thought you'd never come. Nothing wrong. Oh, don't tell me you forgot. Don't tell me you forgot. The challenge has already started. I vaguely recall you saying something about that. What kind of challenge is it? Get a turkey while you're bowling with us and win an amazing prize. Turkey? That was 3 strikes in a row, right? Why do they call it a turkey? Yes, that's it. And what's the prize? A turkey! So you get a turkey for a turkey. So you get a turkey for a turkey? Precisely. Someone thought it'd be very funny. I swear I had no involvement with the naming of that. Bowl of turkey and get a delicious turkey to eat. It's perfect for the Christmas season. To be honest, I've never had turkey before. What? Are you serious? That crispy skin, that juicy meat? Nothing beats a plump bird, roasted to perfection. We've been missing out big time. Roast turkey is the best. She made it sound so good. Now I really want to try it. Alright, in that case, I'm up for the challenge. I knew you would be. I do hope you get a turkey in both meanings of the word. Yeah, Legend of Gumon, I know you don't have PayPal, but you could try using the direct donations. Maybe it'll just let you use like a guest login to donate. Okay, play solo. Play solo. I'll play alone. Got it. And how many frames would you like to play? 3 frames? 3. Okay, enjoy the game. Alright, so you gotta get 3 strikes in a row. Legend of Gumon says, it's weird since the first bit purchase went through.
Yakuza.
Yeah, I'm not sure myself what's going on. Sometimes I've had that problem too, where sometimes Twitch just wouldn't let my bit donations go through. It's a bit odd. No! So close. I was 1 pin off on the first try. So if getting 3 strikes in a row is a turkey, do you think getting 5 strikes in a row is called a goose? Maybe getting 6 strikes in a row is called... maybe getting 2 strikes in a row is called a chicken. Lasume says, so what do you think of Zelda so far? So far, Lasume, I'm having a lot of fun. already, for one thing, I really love like the Zonai and their Mesoamerican themed their Mesoamerican theme going on with them. It's really cool and kind of unique. I haven't really seen another Zelda game do that. Like this is looking at Tears of the Kingdom, it's doing some stuff that is new that I haven't seen any other Zelda game do. It's like new stuff to Zelda. I won't say what some of that stuff is because I don't want to spoil it, but. And then also, so the new abilities are a lot of fun. Like being able to just fuse stuff together to make weapons, and just like craft stuff by like grabbing objects, lifting them to the air, and just slamming together. It's a lot of fun. I've already built a car and have sent it plummeting off a cliff. It's a shame you didn't get a turkey. In any case, I hope to see you again soon. Okay, play solo. And then, also, another really fun thing about it is, I didn't realize this until I started playing Tears of the Kingdom, but Breath of the Wild, it did have a little odd problem, and that the abilities had a cooldown to them. So you can only use the ability, and then you need to wait a little bit. In Tears of the Kingdom, there's not that. All the abilities you can just use immediately after each other. And so it makes just coming up with crazier ways to manipulate the environment and get to solve puzzles and defeat enemies just even more fun. Because you're still limited some ways, like you can take, like you gotta watch your health and like the durability of your weapons, but as far as like you building stuff, you're pretty unrestrained. Okay, that's one strike. Ah! Dang it. Not really any point to getting it again now. I've gotten 2 strikes in a row. I don't think I've ever gotten 3 strikes in a row yet. So 3 strikes from. I guess I could change the. Maybe changing the ball I'm carrying would use? I just need to get 3 strikes in a row. Legendary Guruma says, well, I got 300 bits. I'll try again tomorrow. Okay, sure. Whenever you feel is a good time. And thank you for at least trying to donate.
Yakuza.
Okay, so that changes this. Okay, that changes how fast the thing is. Alright, in that case. I'll actually go with the 6 pound. That might have been a mistake. Yeah, I'll quit that and then I'll try again. That way I don't have to play through it all over again. I'll try a different ball and see how things go. And this is my 4th attempt at this. dang it. Okay, let's try again. That didn't work. I'm gonna end up losing a lot of money at this, aren't I? Which is probably the point, I'm guessing. Okay. I mean, I've got plenty of yen to spare, so... spare. Bowling pun.
行くぜ。
Legendary Gomon says, on a different discussion, I'm trying to decide between playing Uncharted 1 or Splatterhouse PS3 for my next game. Any suggestion? I haven't played either of those, but from what I've heard, Uncharted 1 is a lot of fun. Splatterhouse PS3, I'm not too familiar with. I'm a bit more familiar with the classic Splatterhouse's game, with the more classic Splatterhouse games. So, based off of what I've heard, I would recommend Uncharted 1. But again, I haven't played either, so my recommendation is an imperfect one. I might be able to nail this down. See if I can get this. No! One pin away.
いらっしゃいませ。
It's very close to getting that one.
行くぜ。
Let me go down one to Venom Lord. Sparrow says, I kind of want to buy a Yakuza just for the mini games. That is honestly perfectly valid because all the mini games are a lot of fun. Or most of the mini games. Shogi and Mahjong are not fun. If anyone is interested in playing these games, this one I'm playing right here, Yakuza 0, it was designed to be an introduction to the series, so it's a pretty good introduction to it. And Yakuza 7, where they changed things around to have an RPG battle system, was also designed to like introduce people to the game. So yeah, it's amazing because it's a really fun brawling game. Or excuse me, it's a really fun beat 'em up game. It's got a great story with really interesting characters, and it's the sort of game where you can just like go on dates or like go on dates or just play mini games.
いらっしゃいませ。
Play solo. Try this again. Like you will never be out of things to do in Yakuza, or at least in Yakuza 0. Legendary Gomon says, I was leaning that way. I played some Uncharted, just 2 of my shorter backlog games. Also, has bowling gotten way harder suddenly? No, it's just that I chose a different ball. So, what I have to do in order to advance my friendship with the bowling girl is I have to win this competition where you have to get 3 strikes in a row. And basically, each of the balls has a different, like the heavier balls has like more force behind it, so it's more likely to knock down a lot of pins. However, its targeting reticle is a lot its targeting thing is a lot faster, so it's harder to nail down a more accurate shot. So I've just been choosing Ocean Sky because it's like, for most of this, because it's like, it's blue. And I like the name, but I think I had just chosen the perfect bowling ball for my style because it's got just enough power to where I can knock stuff down, and its meters are slow enough to where I can get pretty accurate. No! One again! Dang it! I need to put more power behind it. Okay, let me just keep at it. Maybe I should try the 10 frames one, so I've got a better chance of getting 3 in a row. I'll try that one next, actually. Just put a little spin on it, and... Okay, I actually did worse that time. Yeah, I'll try the 10 frames. That'll give me more chances to get 3 strikes in a row. And 10 frames. Entertain yourself 100 times. Oh, I'll definitely be doing that with all this bowling.
Yakuza.
Okay. Oh, that didn't make it. No, dang it, that didn't make it. I'll keep trying it out. There. Okay, spare. Let me try this one. No, wait, this one. I got the timing for this one down a little bit better. No, that didn't work. Dang it. Yeah, that didn't work at all. This will be good practice, though. There. Come on. I mean, also, I do get a turkey if I win this, which is nice. Legend Dragoomon says, we'll have to play a bit of Uncharted. Are you streaming tomorrow night? Not tomorrow night, Legend Dragoomon. Tomorrow night, I'm taking a night off. Because I usually take nights off on Wednesdays, and in this specific occasion, I finally got my new computer in. I had to go pick it up yesterday, but I finally got it in. So I'm going to be spending Wednesday after work starting setting up that. Yes, that has been there this whole time. But I will be back on Thursday with more Yakuza 0. Basically, my stream schedule is like Sunday evenings, Tuesday evenings, Thursday evenings, and Saturday evenings. It's still only one. Dang it. That last one there is mocking me. Dang it. Okay. There, come on. There, strike. Okay, 1. That's one strike. No! Curse you, Pin! Well, I've made one strike so far. Okay, I got 3 more chances to make strike on this set. There, that's one.
Yosh.
There. Oh, and yeah, I rigged with a party of 10. Welcome in. Just doing some bowling. Detective Heartache, welcome in. Okay, that's 2 strikes. I just need 1 more strike, and I've got this. I'm in a bowling competition. Trippy, I'm sorry you missed it, but I was back at the telephone club. Only once, though, because I ended up... No! So dang close! Ah! I was so close to getting that turkey. I just needed 1 more strike. Trippy says, damn it! So, yes. Damn Hearts is at 8 November, Trippy. No, Detective Heartache, if you win this, if you get 3 strikes in a row in bowling in this competition, you get a turkey in this game. Sure, yes, let's prove it. However, Trippy, I did get to send Kiryu out on a nice date, which I will be doing more of this stream.
Yosh.
After I get this turkey, I'm gonna take out Haruki on another day. Haruki on another day. What? Well, look who's here. Hey, everyone! I want every single person in the chat, everyone, if you're lurking or not, to wish Ace Scorcher a happy birthday now. Right now. Do it. Just completely fill the chat out with happy birthday messages to Ace Scorcher. This is required. This is now required. You have to do this. I don't require much, but giving happy birthday messages to Ace Scorcher is a requirement to be here. How was your birthday, Ace Scorcher? I hope it went well. On Catalolita, welcome in. Dave Parks has made it very short, miss. Okay, I can get... Come on. Okay, I've got 1 strike. Get the other one. Curse you, Pins!
Jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
Ace Scorcher said it was glorious. Oh, great. Glad to hear. I was so close to getting... another strike. There we go. Okay. So I need to... See, the reason is I need to defeat this turkey challenge. So I get a turkey because it will build my friendship with the bowling girl. Oh, Trippy, were you making characters for OWL? I might actually, Trippy, if you're designing characters for 2K23, I might have a redesign for myself to send you. Because my character in the M&W version of Brawl Kaiser is getting remade for 2K23. And his design's pretty good. So I might just let you, once he's done, send you the information on how to get him so that it can save you a little bit of time. Okay. You know what? I'll invite Haruki again. If you're wondering how my time in Yakuza is going, Andrea says, yeah, that'd be cool. Thank you, son. Let's knock down some pins. Okay, I'll give you a rep for your buddy. And so, everyone step back for a second, because I'm going to do something you probably weren't expecting. I'm going to praise Yakuza again. I know, it's unexpected. Turns out this game is fantastic. But if I'm being honest, the way that Yakuza does the telephone club and like what happens after it, well, not the telephone club itself, what happens after it. The way that Yakuza 0 handles the stuff after the telephone club might be my favorite like dating sim thing in any game I've played, because it is exactly what I've wanted in a game that has had like dating sim parts, which is just you just go out on a date, and then you invite the person out for another date, and you go play mini games with them. That's really what I've wanted in a game for a long time, to just actually simulate going for a dating sim, to simulate going out on dates. And not do the whole like usual video game thing where it's like you have to play mental gymnastics to answer like a question exactly how they want, or else they'll hate you. No, just like take a girl out bowling, or play some pool, go to the disco club. That sounds amazing. So once again, Yakuza is light years ahead of the rest of the. So once again, Yakuza is light years ahead of every other video game. Oh, well, she did good. But anyway, hope everything was going well today. And just to let y'all know, if you have any game that you've ever wanted to make me play, there are still 14 spots left for people's choice. So the next 14 people to donate at least $20 before the end of June can make me play almost any game they want. We already have, I think, there's already been about 6 people have donated enough to suggest games. And also, even if you're not able to suggest a game, all your money would be going towards the donation goals. And we're only about $20.90 away from the second donation goal, which is me doing a model kit building stream. So if there's ever been a game you've wanted to make me play, now is the time to make me play it. And also, just to tell those who don't know already, I finally got a new computer. It took me having to wait at FedEx for like an hour to get it, but I got it. It is sitting. Now I'm not gonna start setting up until tomorrow because this is gonna take some time. But I'll be getting started on that tomorrow, and I'll be getting started on that tomorrow. I'll be trying to make me or I'll be trying to get it done before the end of this week. Trippy Half says, what to make Brawl play? Trippy, if you want, feel free to ask me about a game before you donate. And remember, it doesn't have to be like a single donation of $20. You can donate, like, I'm keeping track of every single bit and dollar you donate. And then once you reach a total of $20, you can suggest a game. Hey, Fanboy Brian, welcome in. Sure, has this damn it, Sleepy. Are you Tooey? Actually, Trippy, no. Neo the World Ends With You was El Robot. Tekarark says, Trippy, who else? No, actually, Sleepless was Shin Megami Tensei 5. El Robot donated for the Neo the World Ends With You. So for once, Trippy and Tekarark, y'all were both wrong. I know. Now I know. It's got to be a very new experience, either of y'all being wrong, but... Sleepy says, I am not the only person who loves the game to bits. Trademark says Sleepy bought the damn game. Sherry has says, honestly, I'm shocked.
Yo.
Oh, that's right. I was supposed to be getting 3 strikes in a row. I was honestly just having so much fun. Talking to y'all and playing bowling. I forgot to focus on that. Ah, well, I forgot to be competitive. Lusuma says my choice is obvious. So, if you're wondering what games have been suggested so far, Transformers War for Cybertron was suggested by Lusume. Shin Megami Tensei 5 was suggested by Sleepless. Final Fantasy 6 was suggested by Jackie Questionable. Neo the World Ends With You was suggested by El Robot. Dredge was suggested by Bullstrong. And Triceratops is donating enough to suggest a game, but he hasn't told me what game he wants me to play yet. That is a thing. That is a thing you can do, by the way. If you're not sure what game you want to make me play, but want to go ahead and secure your spot in People's Choice, you can. So you can go ahead and donate $20, and I'll give you plenty of time to suggest a game. The sooner you tell me what game it is, the sooner I'll be able to get it and start planning for when I'll play it, but I'll still give you time. Deborah says, I feel like Try waits till the last minute every year. You're right. I'm just being honest. He does wait. He wants to make sure that he chooses the right game to make me play. Okay, again, I must get that turkey.
Let's get things
Oh
started.
boy! Never mind, there's 13 more spots left. Ace Scorcher with $20. Thank you, Ace Scorcher. And what game would you like me to play? Thank you for those $20. Uh, 16? Yep. Okay, there. And with that, I think we're... Yeah, with that, we are at the total amount of money donated is $199.10. So, hey, Scorch says, I'll get back to you on that when I have some games in my head to choose from. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, you have the next spot, so you're good. Slim says, if subs count, that means we cracked $200. Subs unfortunately don't count just because of how I have no idea how much money they'll count until after the stream. So subs don't count, but it is really just a matter of time. We're about 90 cents away from $200. It's only a matter of time. Which means I can go ahead and tell you what model kits I'll be building, because I've already picked them out. So, first model kit I'm getting, Kamen Rider Geats, the latest Kamen Rider, the one with the gun that I keep sharing clips of. Yeah, the show that I keep sharing clips of, that one. Yeah, Kamen Rider Geats, absolutely. That show's awesome. Second one, because I keep saying I'm gonna do this, but I haven't yet. Second one, I'm gonna see if I can get the Gundam Aerial from Witch from Mercury, and I'm gonna actually try to watch Witch from Mercury before the model kit building stream, so I can talk about the show with the Gundam Aerial in it while getting Gundam Aerial, while building the Gundam Aerial. Tavahart says, much like how Trippy could theoretically make me play more Yakuza. Trippy says, I think... Oh, well, first of all, Lusume, thank you for $3.33. And yeah, no, so that's the model kit building stream. Let me just write this all down. I'll get to the chat in just a second. So yeah, that means I'll be building Kamen Rider Geats and also Gundam Aerial. And with that, hold on a second. I think that means, okay, $30 and 43 cents. So that means that Lusume is less than $20 away from making me play Transformers War for Cybertron for 2 streams instead of just 1. And also mean, yeah, I think that's... Let me just calculate this out. Let me see what total we're at now. So the next donation goal at about $300, that would allow y'all to vote between I believe it's a PS... It's an Xbox One game. So if we reach $300 now, you'll get to vote whether I play Psychonauts, Time Splitters, Future Perfect, or Breakdown. And now let me go back to the donation goal. Or what people said. Trippy Hat says, I think I may donate for Brawl to play a Senran Kagura game. If you did, Trippy, you'll finally fulfill the dream sleep... Well, not exactly the dream Sleepless has had, but the dream Sleepless had wanted to do one time of making me play a Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball for People's Choice. Now he hasn't done it yet. he hasn't done it yet. But someday he might. Okay. Sleepless says Page Beach or Estival versus, and Trippy says, "Oh, well, yeah. Actually, now that Detective Hardick has mentioned it, Trippy, you could make me play Yakuza, another Yakuza game with this. I want to play more Yakuza after this, but I'm not sure when I'm going to get to doing it, so." Trippy Hat says, he would really enjoy Estival. Maybe Peach Beach Splash or something completely different. I'm very worried. I have no idea what either of those games are, so we'll just have to see. Slim, if you really want to mess them up, you can throw them to Senran Kagura X Hyperdimension Neptunia. Please don't make me play Hyperdimension Neptunia. Please don't. Slim says, DOX Stream 3, Scarlet won that voting poll the first time. It did, but it would have been too expensive to play just for a single... Too expensive for me to buy at the time just to play for a single stream. Nowadays, I do actually have the money to where I could afford to import a $70 game and play it on stream for the sacrifice of $70. Dev Heart says, restraining yourself from making Brawl play beans, I see. Oh, also, just to let those of y'all who are considering games know, if you make me play I'm changing up things a little bit. If you make me play a multiplayer focused game, like Among Us or Fall Guys, and I approve it, I'm definitely gonna play more streams of it. I'm not gonna do like a full series play, like a full campaign playthrough, like I do with single player or story focused games. But if you make me play a multiplayer game and I say yes to it, I'm gonna force myself to play it quite a few more times. And I won't consider People's Choice done until I have played that game a couple more times. To basically avoid the issue that happened like once or twice last time with People's Choice, last year with People's Choice, where someone, a Scorcher, donated a really fun multiplayer game, Among Us, and then I played it once, and then I kind of got distracted, and I just ended up focusing so much on the single-player games, I forgot to return to Among Us. You know, it's really funny now that I remember it. DOAX3 Scarlet, it did win that vote, and then I ended up saying, well, I probably can't spend $70 or more to play this game for just one stream, and I ended up making it a horror vote, and then I think Five Nights at Freddy's won that out. So if I have lore for this channel, I guess there's some sort of rivalry now between Dead or Alive and Five Nights at Freddy's. Which is not good for Five Nights at Freddy's crew, because honestly, every character in Dead or Alive could rip those animatronics in half. Have you seen every single one of those characters falls down a mountain, gets back up, and is okay. Or they fight Ryu Hayabusa, who cuts gods in half. Or who slices up gods. And gets pummeled by werewolf demon ninjas. So yeah, like, Dead or Alive versus Five Nights at Freddy's? Oh, it's not even a contest. Dead or Alive smites them. Escort says Fall Guys. You could make me play that. I mean, I am getting it. I do have a new computer. A new computer that could possibly run PC games. Side note, if once I get this computer set up, if I'm gonna check to see if it can run PC games, and I can stream them, and if it does, I might go ahead and add PC games into the running for People's Choice.
Yakuza.
Just Scorcher, when you know which game you want me to play, just let me know on Discord or on here. Either or works. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Like asking if a certain game is okay. Because there are some games that I have plans for that I can't play right now because I'm already planning on playing them in the near future, or planning something, or not playing them in the near future, but planning to play them for something big. Come on, strike, 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 strike. Okay, one strike.
いい調子だ。
No! Curse you, one pin! Okay, I'm quitting. Also, if you do make me play a multiplayer game, I will, like, open it up to other people joining me, of course.
いらっしゃいませ。
I'll go to doing 10 frames so I have more chances. Okay. I want that turkey. And an increase in friendship with the girl with the bowling fetish. Oh wait, no, don't quit, don't quit. I've still got 9 more tries left. Okay, I need to try. See if I can get this. Okay, that's one strike.
よし。
Get this one. Come on. No! Well, I got one strike. I agree with you, Kiryu. He sounds so disappointed when he doesn't get it. Okay. Okay, a little bit of spin. No! Okay, I have 6 chances left. And one strike. Damn it! Do you see what I mean? He sounds so disappointed when I do that. When I fail at that. There. I got about 5 more shots left.
Huh.
Yeah, that didn't work. Dang it. Curse you, single pin. Okay, 4 chances left. No! Curse you, pin. I keep getting 9 of them in one hit. Honestly, it doesn't matter if I do or don't get this one pin.
Huh.
Okay, that's dead on. There, strike. That's 1 strike. I have to get 2 more in a row. Five. That's 2 strikes.
Yosh.
So that's a chicken. I just have to get 1 more and it's a turkey. And if I get 1 more after that, it's a goose. Yes! I did it!
いい調子だ。
Okay, that's a turkey, so let me get trying for a goose. Oh, that's not gonna make it. No, I went to the wrong side there.
くそ。
That's 3 strikes in a row. Wow, you got a turkey! Congratulations! That's what happens. That's what happens when I don't hold back. And the special prize for customers who get a turkey is an actual turkey. Here comes my delicious turkey. So I won't keep you. Waiting. Here's your turkey. Ta-da! A turkey with a crispy skin, juicy inside, a plump bird roasted perfection. Wait, it's a bit fresher than I thought. Oh yes, well, we didn't specify what we ordered. This is what they sent us. And it's not even a turkey. It's a chicken. Look at it. Oh my, you're absolutely right. How did that happen? You didn't notice! Oh, come on. What am I supposed to do with a live chicken? Well, they are very aggressive. You could sick them on your foes. I'm terribly sorry. The least I can do is cook it for you. You've got a chicken kitchen in the back. Is fried chicken okay? You're going to cook it now? Yeah, sure. Let me just kill it right now. Yes, so at least get a meal out of it. Well, that means you have to kill this. That means you have to kill this chicken. That's no problem. I grew up on a poultry farm. Oh, you did? Oh, no, wait. Give me a minute to think about it. This bird! Do it! The chicken's delicious. Chickens are the scourge of the earth. No, don't give it to its lies. It'll kill you at the first chance it gets. Clock dots. This chicken. I want to keep it. What? You're gonna keep it? As a pet? Is that not allowed?
Yeah.
No, it's fine, but I think thought you wanted it cooked. You know, juicy roast chicken with a crispy skin? I can have that some other time. Okay then. This is your chicken now. Congratulations. All right, what are we naming the chicken? Hello, chicken. Hello, chicken. Your name will be... Hello, chicken. Your name will be Nugget. Nugget has joined your team as a manager. I love this game. Nobody argues with the chicken manager. Wait, he's got 3-star financial savvy? Why am I paying the chicken? Dr. Hark says Colonel Sanders over here. Wait, Gadaro's a new available. Emery is a. Wait, did I get an erotic video of the bully girl? Excuse me, what? Wait, did I just, for maximizing my friendship, did I just get a chicken as a manager? And a porn video of the bowling girl? Oh man. Oh man, now I know that game. That game list that ranked the top 100 games of all time. This and placed this at like what 60th. Oh, that list was wrong. This at least delivers top 10. I love this game so much. By the way, I heard you work in real estate. That's true. Sid was a Yakuza. Meanwhile, all right. As a constant, so here's the chicken, and as a consolatory apology gift, here's some porn of me. Thank you. Thank you. A part of me wants to watch it to see if she's in a bowling alley in the video. But I'm not going to do that on screen. I'm not going to do that on stream. Because it really is like softcore porns. And I'm not going to watch it on stream. By the way, I heard you work in real estate. Is that true? Yeah. How did you know? A friend of mine is the manager at Urasake, one of your properties. He recommends you highly, so I was wondering if you'd be willing to take on this place too. Slipper says you can do that in your spare time. Scorcher says brawl after hours. What? I mean, I'd love to, but are you really sure? Yes, I'd like you to take possession of this building. Does she have a thing for Kiryu? Oh, she wanted to become friends with him? She's asked to become friends with him. She kept complimenting his ass. She gave him a porn video. She gave him, like, porn of herself. Kiryu, I think she's into you. Ask her out on a date. Although she'll probably only say bowling, but are you really sure? Absolutely. Our management's been having trouble lately with the finance wars and such. They were looking for someone reliable to help them. Your reputation is good, and your ass is even better. And our management thinks there's anyone we can trust this alley to. It's you. I have now acquired Mock Bowl. Mock Bowl receiver. Gambling king area. I love this game. So much. So much. I'm gonna need to clip that whole thing. If anyone can right now, go ahead. But if not, I'll have to clip it after the stream. Because my gosh. I can't. I just can't. It's too weird. There's still tears on my eyes from that. Oh no, goons! Alright, for everyone who wasn't here when I asked this, at the beginning of the stream I asked a very important question. If you were an enemy in Yakuza game, what enemy group would you be a part of? Would you be a person in a black suit? Would you be one of the Yakuza themselves? Or would you just be a hooligan? If you were an enemy in a Yakuza game, what group would you be part of? This is our version of the Zodiac around here. And you might be thinking, really, you're not just doing like Kamen Rider enemies? That's instead of the Zodiac, that's a lot. Well, the thing is, there actually is an entire group of Kamen Rider enemies based off of the Zodiac, multiple even possibly. Oh, cutscene time. Trippy House says we'd be a weebs group. That is, I mean, fair. Fair. Oh dear. What's the matter? Oh, Mr. President. I was just thinking about our workload. We're really short on staff. I was thinking the same thing. We've been managing more properties days, but our hiring hasn't kept pace. So I wanted to ask if it was alright for me to try and recruit some new employees. So we post a job opening? Yes. At this rate, we're going to be overwhelmed by the workload soon. We should take steps to avoid that now. Right. I was just thinking it might be good to get some new blood in here, too. Yay, that settles it. I'll start recruiting. Great, go ahead. Make us look good. Definitely. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have you handle the applicant interviews, Mr. President.
Nani?
Interviews? Me? I can't do that. What are you talking about? You're the head of this company. You're definitely on the hook for this. Okay, you're doing it, Mr. President. I'll let you know when we got any incoming applicants, so please be ready. Got it. And okay, Nugget. I'm putting Nugget in the leisure area.
頼んだぜ。ガンガン稼ぐぜ。
Do re mi fa zone.
ランクアップだ。ジャリンジャリン稼ぐぜ。
Hayashi Construction. I'll actually do a mock bull. Well, no, I'll wait to do mock bull. Oh my god, I can still feel the tears in my eyes for laughing so much. If I get a new applicant, I'll let you know. Please be ready. Got it. I'm surprised the chicken wasn't hired as security. Those things are vicious. Some important words for you from someone who has many relatives that work on ranches and in fact has done work on a ranch. If you don't want to eat a cow because you feel bad about it, because you think cows are rather cute and you feel bad about eating something that cute, that's fair. It's understandable. I do still find them delicious, but I can understand your reasoning. If you feel like you'd feel bad for eating chicken because it's a chicken, don't. You're doing the world a service. Your local chicken restaurant does the world a service by curtailing the chicken population. And if you're not going to eat them, they'll eat each other, quite literally. And you eating them is a lot better than them eating each other. So here's what I'll do now. I'll save right here, and then, since we didn't get to do this, it's already 10 p.m., but since we didn't get to do this on what was it? On Sunday. I think it's time to revisit the disco. No, I'm not wearing the right shirt for the disco, but we'll just have to make do.
飲んでいきませんか。そうです酒屋。一杯飲んでから帰りたいですよね。ちょっと。
Now, where is that at? I could also visit the Catfight Club, but I'll save that for some other time. I'll save that for some other time. Maybe. Or maybe I'll just conveniently forget it and not visit the Catfight Club.
いらっしゃいませ。
And first of all, oh, what's this? Kiryu-kun. Who is it? It's been a while, Kiryu-kun. Wait, do I know you? Who are you? I'm Maiko Ishiodori. My last name means rock dance, and as that implies, I'm all about the dance floor. It's only natural that you don't know me. I watched you battle against Hisaki. Hisaki? The guy who challenged me to a dance battle here? Yes, him. I kept my eye on you ever since, Kiryu-kun. I thought you might have it in you to become a dancer who could keep up with me. I get the picture. And now you've determined I'm worthy enough, so to speak. I couldn't put it better. You're not just quick on your feet, I see. You've got real style too. I bet you're a lady killer. Huh? Well, I wouldn't go that far. When I see a man who's better at dancing than me, I can't help falling for him. I think you might have what it takes to keep up with me now. Maybe you could drive me right over the top into ecstasy. Listen, Kiryu, how we have a dance battle that will set our souls on fire? Oh, I thought she was hitting on me. But all she wants is a dance battle, too. Well, you've got a girlfriend, you're fine. Accept her challenge, yes! Sure, I'll show you some moves you'll never forget. Sounds like we'll both get... Whoa. Can we have one conversation in this whole game where someone isn't being... where someone doesn't get lewd? But before we get, you ought to know, I'm good. Hisaki Kennedy killed my shadow, so you better bring him after what you've got. Wouldn't have it any other way. That's the spirit. I'm gonna go easy mode. Okay, let our dance battle begin. Alright, get those dance emotes, chat. Ready, chat? Oh no, I'm already failing. Dang it. Oh gosh damn it. That song that's playing is really awesome, though. Oh, that's right, I'm really bad at this. Oh, she just schooled me. Sage says, Yakuza is full of the horny. The Suicide says, you know what kind of crazy you're playing here? I know. Oh, nice try. Damn it. Click here, Yakuza. I know you're capable of so much more. If you want to try to entertain me again, I'll be waiting right here. Well, instead of going against her again just yet, I'm going to first. Yeah, I'm going to invite Haruki. Hi, Q. Shall we dance? Shall we dance? I'll be the queen of the dance floor. I'm going to go easy again. I'm going to go easy again. Wow, that is a lovely dress. Damn it. No, dang it. Oh, God. Oh, no, I screwed that up so much. Wow, she's doing great. I mean, of course, anyone's gonna be doing good compared to me. Honestly, I'm probably better at actually dancing on a dance floor than I am at this. Yeah, she's got a really nice dress there. Dang it. Maybe Haruki should challenge that other girl. That was great. We ruled the dance floor. I'm more like you ruled the dance floor. Glad you had fun. I'll be in touch. Really? You don't want to stay for a little bit longer? Okay. Oh, she did say she's busy, so. You know what? I will try one last time against, I think Maiko is her name. I'll try one last time against Maiko. Or Maiko. Sage says, you want that other girl to fall for Haruki now? Sure, why not? If she wants someone who could dance really well, why not the person who's really great at dancing? Sure, I think I can show you a good time. That's the spirit. I'm doing easy difficulty again. Okay, one last time. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do it like my first match against Hisaki. This is gonna be just this one last time. After this, I think I'll go ahead and get everything ready. I'll go ahead and start making my way towards the area to finish chapter 10. Wait, I think I might have figured it out. No, dang it. I thought I had it figured out. Damn it. No, dang it. Ah, damn it. Go. Oh, she beat me again.
こんなはずでは
Okay, this will have to wait. Yeah, I'll have to wait to come back to this some other time. It's okay. I think that'll be enough disco for now. And next, let me go ahead and check on my business. Is there a payout ready? Payout ready? Okay. Let me go check on the business one last time. And then I'll start moving towards I'll head towards that place to go to start chapter 10 or chapter 11. Sage says gonna crash now. Have a good one. All right, Sage. Thanks for stopping by. You have a great night.
ちょっとそこのお前黙って財布出せ
Dang, everyone's got katanas now. I love that. That's such a great move. Oh wait, hold on a second. There, got him. Actually, wait, I might... Okay, there's two things I'll do. I've got a little bit more time. So... What I'll do first is I'll drop off these two... I'll sell these two plates. So I have a little bit more money. Yeah, I'll sell these at the pawn store. Or pawn shop. Sorry. Then I'll go check on my business. Oh, it's a little bit, it's up here. Right. And then after I check on the business and make sure everything's going well there, I will go ahead and finish up chapter 10. After which point I'll have to say goodbye to Kamurocho for a while, unfortunately. I guess I'll sell the Marlin. I wonder if I can give gifts to a girl I'm dating in this game. I really hope I can. And yeah. Okay, payouts ready on that one. Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. No, it's not. Nope, no, I'm not. Won't do that. Anything as far as... Oh, I was surprised about that job opening. We have an applicant. Great. What do you want to do? Do you want to interview now? Yep, I'll do it right now. Okay, sure. I'll interview the candidate. Great, let's get going then. Oh, wait a minute. You're not going to conduct an interview looking like that, are you? Yeah, yes, he is. Sure I am. So? Well, you don't really look like the president of a company. You'll need to make your look more dignified and sagacious. Sagacious. Saggy, what does that... Sage the Omni Geek? What does that have to do with anything? No, not Sage the Omni Geek, you know, sagacious, like intelligent. Like Sage the Omni Geek. Oh, I know. She's just gonna give him a pair of glasses. Why is that everyone's response? See, they look good on you. Those glasses you left lying around really suit you. They look both dignified and intelligent. Didn't expect to be wearing these again, actually. Looks like we're all set. I'll call in the applicant. The applicant will be here soon. Please evaluate him to see if he really is motivated to work for us. Test for motivation. Right. Yes, apparently there are applicants out there who only attend interviews to get cab fare from companies. Are people really sinking into scams that low? Don't worry, I can spot people like that a mile away. Where does that confidence come from? Here he comes. Why doesn't he come in? You have to tell him to come in. No applicant would enter without permission. I don't get it. Please just tell him to come in. He'll hurt his knuckles if he has to keep knocking. Come in. Excuse me. I'm Haruhiku Ijuin. I'm honored to meet you. Yes, likewise. Doesn't he see the chair? Why doesn't he sit down? You have to invite him to sit. No job seeker would take a seat without being asked. What the hell is that about? Is this supposed to be funny? He's not fooling around. Job seekers are dead serious. Let him sit. Look, please have a seat. Thank you. This is already exhausting. It's going to go on how much longer? It hasn't even begun. At least ask him a few questions. You need to determine if you'd be a good fit for us. A question. What kind of shirt to wear? Why did you apply with this? What kind of woman do you? Why did you apply with us? Why did you apply with us? A real estate business is a business that serves one of the three basic human needs: food, clothing, and shelter. It's one that is closely tied to people's daily lives. Someone working in such an industry would have to be trustworthy. They'd also bear great responsibility, but that is where I see a worthwhile challenge. I have also heard that your firm isn't afraid to put new recruits in charge of accounts right away. I felt this job would give you a great opportunity to really grow. That's a little worrying of a statement there. What? Which one? Yeah, I know. Giving people the opportunity to grow really... No, I mean the part about him being... about new recruits being in charge of accounts. Wow, that little speech rolled out right off his wrong tongue. He must have practiced a lot. I have pressed, Mr. President. You could actually run an interview. Please keep going and see if Ijuin said is the sort of person who work for us. Got it. What should I ask him next? What are your strengths? What are your strengths?
Hi.
Well, I'm fluent in English. I lived in the States as a child, so I can manage most business things in English. Also, I was the head of our university's tennis club. I often organize events and socials, and I think it may be a good planner and organizer. He does appear to be very communicative. He seems like he has many friends, too. Yeah, maybe. What should I ask him next? Have you experienced failure? Failure? No, not especially. I feel like I can do just about anything life throws my way, so no, I can't say what it's like to fail. He must be especially blessed, or maybe he's just lucky. Who knows? Adrian, if you were to join my company, would you be willing to do anything? Yes! I eagerly being able to succeed your expectations. I'll defeat as many people in order to win the finance war. So, anything?
Hi.
Yes, absolutely. I came to this interview to prove just how dedicated I can be. Isn't that amazing? There's no hesitation at all. He sounds primed and ready to go. We'll see about that. I think that's about all the questions we have for you. Ichiwi-san, do you have any questions for us? Questions? No, nothing in particular. Oh, yes. Actually, I heard that your firm makes hiring decisions on the spot. Is that true? Yes, you heard right. The president and I would like to confer about it, so if you could just give us a moment. What shall we do? Should we hire him?
Nani?
Huh? We decide right now. Right now? Yes, the longer it takes, the more it will cost. We can't afford to sit on our decisions. Honestly, I wouldn't mind this for Wouldn't mind this for more places that are hiring. How tight-fisted can you be? Ijui's-san was eloquent in describing why I want to join us. He can also speak English, plan events, and work well with people. What shall we do? I guess I'll hire him. You're hired. Really? Thank you very much. Congratulations. Please take this for your cab fare. Thank you. Wonder what you'll be paying me. Pardon. Nothing. I just got lots of my own thoughts. It's really nothing. I know it's short notice, but we'd like to have you start tomorrow if you can. Does that work for you? Certainly. I'll see you bright and early. We're counting on you. You won't be disappointed. Okay. Probably should have said no to him. The next day... Ichiban-san is awfully late. Yeah, maybe you forgot. I'll call him at home. Yeah, thanks. I hope he didn't get into an accident or anything. What? Oh no! What's wrong? It says the number you called is not in service. What? Oh dear, we're totally conned. We must have just come in to get a cab fare out of us. Oh dang, now I want to kind of redo that in order to say no to him. You gotta be kidding. Who's able to tell us why he wanted to join us with such elegance? I guess we weren't very good judges of character. Dang it, so my initial hunch was right. What's with that sad music going on? We'll have to start over. Or put more wanted ads out. Yeah, thank you. Sure thing. That guy completely fooled me. I can't make the same mistake again. Wait. Hold on a second. It's about 10:30. When was my last load? When was my last save? 10:08, 10:06. Ah, dang it. It was before I went to the, Yeah, it was before I went into the disco. Darn. So my initial hunch was right on that one line he said. Wolf Gaming, welcome in, says Yo Broadcaster. How's it going? Pretty great. Really loving Yakuza. Having an absolute blast with this game. I think I'm almost... I'm almost taking control of this entire area. Good for me. And... Oh wait, I just realized something I should have done quite a few hours ago. No, okay, I'm already invested in there. There. That was something I forgot. Sorry, I forgot to do that. And I'll put you here. Yeah, I won't do gambling areas soon. I need to get more security in before I do that one. Just a little bit. Just a... Oh wait, is they done this part? Okay. So this is Brawl. I found a unicorn attachment to the shield that makes an energy beam come out of it. I found that last night as well, the beam emitter. I found one first by getting killed by it. So that first applicant was a failure. Or it didn't work out. Wolf Gaming says, I have this game on PS4 and I beat it. This is actually my first time playing through this game, and my gosh, is it a lot of fun. I also have it on PS4. Or I'm also playing it on PS4. Lasuma says, wait, we're allowed to talk about Zelda? Yeah. No story spoilers? Lasuma, no story spoilers. Or no spoilers about any of the events, or like any major stuff you can find. None of that. But if you've got like, hey, I made a car and I put some flamethrowers on it and I threw it and then I rode it into battle against a bunch of goblins, yeah, go ahead. Like what Sleepless right there said about like he has the Master Sword back. That's not really a spoiler. I mean, it's a Zelda game. It's very likely you'd get the Master Sword. Or it's very likely you'd have the Master Sword. Honestly, that's one of the few things I'm kind of disappointed in. I was really hoping that from the start of the game you'd keep the broken Master Sword and get to use it as like just a backup weapon that you'd have throughout the entire game. Because the idea of just like Link, rugged Link with like a broken, having to fight down enemies with a broken Master Sword sounds cool. And it would be a nice, like, hey, you don't have any other weapons, but you've got the unbreakable Master Sword. Or you've got this one weapon that doesn't do a lot of damage at all, but you can't break it. Wolf Gaming says, how many sub-stories did you do? I've done quite a few already. I think I've done 15 for Kiryu, I believe. And I've done, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 9. Slim says, Brawl, I will say that it is a good story beat for how you get the Master Sword back. Oh, well, don't spoil how you get the Master Sword back. Of course not, because that one's probably important to the story, but... Lusuma says, I've barely done any story yet. Certainly currently in the sky next to a spring storm of doom. Oh, I definitely feel like I could run around that game and just not do the story for quite a bit. Also, I haven't done this personally, I haven't done this yet, but I do find it really funny that currently, I took a little look on Twitter to see what people are posting about the game, and it turns out most people aren't posting story, like no one's posting story spoilers. Everyone's posting like weird stuff they've made, or like videos of them torturing Koroks, which is a sign that the game is doing that. It's a sign that the game has really engrossed people. Slim says Pura. Okay, yes, and a lot of Pura. I've seen a lot of Pura. Yes. And Pura did get a pretty great glow up in Tears of the Kingdom, but I gotta say, I'm waiting to see what any new Gerudo characters that are introduced. Heat gauge will rise when you taunt enemy. I'll get this one. There, that's good. Oh, wait. Yeah, let me stop them. Slim says, think Riju had an equally good growth spurt? Well, we'll just have to see. I'll just have to see when I get to that. Although, Sleepless, if everyone had a growth spurt in that game, then Sidon is gonna be gigantic. If everyone in Tears of the Kingdom had a growth spurt, then yeah, Xenon is gonna be like a giant. Slim says he was already 2 links tall. Okay, now then. Just a second. Here's what I'll do. It's like already 10:30, so I don't have much more time left, unfortunately. So, I'm glad I got to do... Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it, I just run into a sub-story. Of course I do. Please don't hit me. What are you talking about? You're not the victim here. People will think we're the bad guys. Maybe later. I won't do that side story just yet. Excuse me. Let me sell this plate. Then I'll find a good spot to save.
いらっしゃいませ。
The Suma says, have you seen his fish paw? He's gonna be super Kami Guru size in the future.
Arigatou.
The Zora just grow to the size of actual kaiju. So I won't do that sub story yet. I'll save that for if Kiryu returns to Kamurocho. I'll save that for then. For right now, I'm gonna get to a good save point, and then I will go ahead and start end chapter 10, and that'll have to be it for tonight. Been a great night. I've gotten to do so much stuff in the game, and I've loved. Got to do so much fun stuff in this game, and I'm really glad I did. Ah, damn. Yeah, I got to do so much fun stuff tonight as a side story night. But I do need to get onto the next chapter of the main story. I'm not expecting to have this game done by this week, absolutely not. But there are I do want to have a couple chapters done by the end of this week, because I want to have this game beaten before the end of May. So I can return to Covert Oops and start the game for People's Choice. There, got him. No, excuse me. Let me use some sip. Okay, I have 10 sip, so gotta go fast. Mr. Shakedown's deep pockets. I'll do this one. Okay, who's attacking someone? I have to stop that. Yeah, no way I'm letting this happen. Let me stop this. Oh, went down. Oh, is he throwing him on the other guy? That's so great. But yeah, Lasumi and Sleepless. I think I've mentioned this quite a few times throughout the stream, but I'll go ahead and say it again for those who are playing Tears of the Kingdom but didn't hear me. There's like one small thing. I didn't realize this at first, but after a couple hours playing the game, or like quite a few hours playing the game, there's one small change Tears of the Kingdom made that already makes me like its gameplay quite a bit better than Breath of the Wild. And this is coming from someone who really liked Breath of the Wild. There's no cooldown for abilities. In Breath of the Wild, they're like you had all these cool abilities, but you used it like once and then you had to wait it to cool down a little bit before you could use it again. So you could only throw a bomb, let it explode once, and then you had to let it cool down. That's not a thing in... That's not a thing in Tears of the Kingdom. You could spam fusing, grabbing, and all the other abilities as much as you want, and I think it makes the game even more fun. Slim says, I found one thing on a timer and all I've done with the game so far. It is honestly, again, this is coming from someone who played and really liked Breath of the Wild. It's honestly really amazing how much it's already, at least in my eyes, already kind of a bit better. I'm amazed. To the point where I had said like a little bit ago, like after just getting a game, like what I had thought of doing was playing Breath of the Wild first on stream, whenever I got the chance, and after beating it, playing Tears of the Kingdom, and I might do that, but I'm also starting to think about, well, if I ever get to play one of these big games on there, maybe just go ahead and start restarting Tears of the Kingdom and playing it there. I might still just do Breath of the Wild and then Tears of the Kingdom whenever I get the chance to do it. Because I'm thinking of possibly in the future doing a thing where I just play through a bunch of Zelda games because I've played through only a few. And there's a lot of them on Switch now, so... And a lot of them that I have played that I wouldn't mind revisiting, and a lot of them I haven't played, so we'll probably just do that. Let me just... Slip says, Oracle Ages and Oracles of Seasons are hitting GBA and Nintendo Switch Online soon. I'm going to have to add those to that group then as well. Elrot says, I returned from my mod duties on Draco's channel. What'd I miss? Elrobot, I completed the bowling side story. And what it got me was, I now have a chicken, or Kiryu now has a pet chicken, that is currently also working as a manager in his real estate business. And he also got porn of the bowling girl. She gifted him a chicken. She gave him a chicken for winning a bowling competition, and then also to prove their friendship, or maybe she just has it. Maybe she just really maybe she just wants to is horny for Kiryu, which is fair, honestly, very likely. She gave him porn, and then she asked him to take over her business, or invest in the bowling alley, which he did. I'm gonna have to make a clip of that whole thing. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I'm gonna have to, like, as soon as the stream is done, make a clip of that whole entire portion, because I'm only just now stopping laughing from that, for how funny it is. So yeah, very fun game, I'd say, definitely. Yakuza 0, wonderful game, love this game, can't get enough of it. So with me now having a lot more money from business. Yeah, so with me having a lot more money now from business, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish chapter 10. And then once I get back on Thursday, I'll be starting chapter 11. Wolf Gaming says, "Are you going to take all the King's areas?" I'll try to take as many of them as I can. I don't know if I'll get to do all the Kings. I don't know if I'll get to do all the King's sections, or yeah, do all of Real Estate Royale. But I'll definitely try to keep doing it. I'm not going to be able to like do everything in this game just because I've got a lot of stealth games to get back to for Covert Oops, and I've got to start the games for People's Choice. Speaking of which, thank you again to Ace Scorcher and Lusume for all the donations and bringing us over the $200 donation goal. And thank you to everyone who also subbed to the channel tonight, and Yao Life for the raid. It's been a really fun stream. I saved there, so let me go ahead and go in here and get ready and finish chapter 10. No, I won't save there. I think my save on the outside is good.
Yo, Kiryu-kun. Yo, Kiryu-kun.
Okay, good. If you're ready, let's skip town. God damn it, Sultan Boy. No unfinished business left here? We're good. Yeah, I'm good to go. Okay, then head on in. The boss is waiting inside. Alright, time to go to Sotenbori. I'm glad you have arrived, Kiryu-san. Before you head for Sotenbori, I want to speak to you about the owner of the empty lot. Right. The owner is presently in the care of an organization allied to our cause. And what organization is that? Oda-san can give you the details regarding that at a later time. Why don't you just tell me? However, Osaka is the Omi Alliance's background. It is impossible to hide anyone from them for long. The success of our plan lies in how quietly we were able to extract a lot's owner from the city, and how quickly. Makes sense. So me and Oda will handle that? Yes. You two are the only ones I can trust with this task. Big cutscene time? Kiryu-san. Oh, wait, he's in.
殻の一坪にどんな価値があるのかと聞きましたね。
ああ、あんたはそれについちゃ企業秘密だと言っていた。
ええ。ですが、桐生さんには近いうちにお話できると思います。あなたが生きて蒼天堀から帰ってこられたら、そのためにも無事にカムロ町に帰ってきてください、桐生さん。
わかった。それで殻の一坪の持ち主はどういうやつなんだ？
若い女性です。
Oh, I knew it.
どうも目が不自由とのことで。
I mean, it was kind of obvious, but yeah, figured.
その殻の一坪の所有者は牧村誠という人物です。
Well, that answers a lot, but I kind of figured, but I was expecting some big boss fight to end that. Okay, fine. So you did it? Yes. Lasuma says, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But who could this woman be?
彼女が狙われる理由を探る真島は誠の面倒を見てきた中国人の針師リーに見込まれる。リーはかつて大陸系組織に雇われる殺し屋でもあった。誠を守ろうとする二人の前に現れ
That is like the fourth time they've showed that one thing. They showed that image of that of Nishitani grabbing that girl's boob. They showed it in the opening movie. They, of course, had the cutscene where he does it, and then they keep showing it in recaps.
それぞれ誠を奪い合っていた。徐々に誠をめぐる勢力図が見えてくる中、真島は密かにかくまっていた誠の存在を佐川に気づかれてしまう。
Go up in smoke?
しかし、
Oh,
最後
okay.
に誠を手にしたのは突如深い闇から現れた白いスーツの男だった。
Is that Kiryu's Is that Kazuma-san? Kiryu's boss? Chapter 11, A Murky Riverbed. No, wait, he's still in jail, I think. Isn't he? Rude. He was just asking a question. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, okay. So Sagawa's gonna be trying to kill Majima and him. Oh, wait, never mind. He's... Oh, never mind. You took that hit more than him. Oh, gosh, maybe never mind.
真島ちゃんさ、忠告したよね。
Never mind. I guess Majima-san's doing even worse now.
その方がいいってさ。でも真島ちゃんは仕事を引き受けた。俺本気で島野の兄弟になしつけてお前を登場界に戻してやる気だったんだよ。
Oh, hey, that's mine.
だけどお前は牧村誠
Give that back. I need it.
まあまあまあ、100歩譲ってそういうこともあるかもな。俺もガキの頃足の折れた文鳥を拾って帰ってきたことがあるんだ。おふくろに内緒で必死に育ててさ。確か名前は豆太郎だったかな。動物なんか興味もなかったくせに毎日餌やったりして可愛かったな。
What did you do?
だが親に嘘ついたのがまずかった。ある日家に帰ったら飼い猫
Whoa, what the hell?
生きたまま猫に食われる豆太郎を見て俺は思い知ったね。子は親に逆らえないって。
I think that was the wrong lesson to learn from that.
ガキのくせに律儀なやっちゃ。
Heh.
律儀ね。まあ確かに俺は素直でいい子だったよ。親の前ではな。次の日その猫を殺して。
Oh, what the hell, man? Never mind. Any feelings of remorse for you are gone. Can I have my bat back
お
now?
前のことは
Yeah, people say that a
そ
lot,
の
but
前にあの牧村誠を盗んでいった泥棒猫を始末しねえとな。
I guess I gotta break out of here now, or... Oh. Wait, he released me?
あの泥棒猫
A pristine thief wasn't a familiar face around these parts. He's an old friend of yours,
もしかして真島
Majima-chan.
ちゃんの古いお友達
Really? You're letting me go? Okay, kick his ass. Never seen the guy.
なんでどいつも
Why is everybody and their mother after this girl anyway? She ain't running a prostitution ring or whatever you
焙
said.
煎の元締めなんか
What
してない
values one lady got for these
みん
guys?
な小娘に一体何の価値があんのや。
知りたい
You wanna know? Well, I couldn't tell you if I wanted to. I don't got a damn clue
だ
myself.
って知らねえんだからよ
A robot says Majima is a trooper.
真島を使って
Dang right he
牧
is.
村誠という人間を殺せってそれだけだからな
Use Majima to kill a person named Makoto Makimura. That's all my bro ever gave me. Bro.
そしたら
So you're the one who what? So the one who got the girl dead is Shimano? He's a patriarch Shimano's orders.
そう
Yep.
だから
That's
こ
the
そ
whole
お前
reason why this was going to be your
登場界
big
に
chance
戻
to
して
get
や
back
る
into the
チャンス
Tojo clan.
なんで親父は
Why does the boss want me killing anybody? Why does the boss want me killing anybody?
さあな
Beats me.
それは
Not my
俺
place to
の
know, apparently. Back to the point here. You really have no clues on Mr. White's suit.
本当に心当たりないんだな
None. There is one thing bugging me. There's one thing bugging me.
やつは女を
He
奪っ
took
てい
her,
き
but he didn't look like he wanted her
殺
dead.
そうとしてる
Same
よ
as
うだ
Nishitani.
それは西谷も同じや
Huh?
ちょっと待て
Hold up.
西谷
Nishitani is the Kiji clad guy who made a scene over at the Grand?
西谷はあの時
He was there to say I owed him Makoto since he went and made me a stand-in
牧
body.
村誠を渡せ言うてきたあの子を殺すつも
If
り
he just wanted her dead, he wouldn't go to all that
そんなに
trouble.
面倒くさいことせんやろ
西谷が別の
Nishitani got you a
人を
body double. Strange.
おかしい
That's the first time hearing of it.
初耳だなまあ西谷
But at least we know Nishitani and the white suited asshole are after the same thing.
ってことは奴ら
Decent odds they're in it together.
あり得る
Could
話
be. Could be.
どっかで拾って
So
きた
Nishitani
村を
picks up a
泥棒
random
猫に
stray
し
and
た
makes it look like a new challenger. Feels like a
確かに
Nishitani
西
special.
谷らしい手口
Yeah, he beat you, didn't he?
そうなりゃ西谷
I'd love to go drop the hammer on Nishitani and get him to spill a girl's location, but since he got picked up by the cops, he's still coaling in the tank.
留置所か
いや
Sure.
西谷やなく
But even if we can't get a Nishitani, it sounded like his boys knew something too. You don't know anything. Got no clue what she's worth. Let's start with them. The Cajun clan offices are on Sotobar Street in a place called the Third Namaki
蒼天堀
Building.
通り東
Third floor, if I remember.
第三並木ビルってのに入ってる確か3階だったはずだ
わかった
Alright.
真島ちゃんさ
And Majima-chan,
西谷
there's
の
nothing
こと
clear or
は
hiding from me past this bad bit about Nishitani. Is there?
あらへん
Nothing.
あ
Uh-huh. Because if there is,
あもしも何か隠し事してたら
殺す
you'll kill me. How what you're getting at?
分かってきた
You're
ね
catching on, Majima-chan. The Kijin clad officers are in the third Namaki building on Sotombori Street East. Time to go ask the boys there real nice where Makoto is. Hey, that's Aaron. Could looking down out and rejected. Did his feet get worse on him? Hi. Oh no, I'm so screwed. Hey, what's wrong? I see Dub's just happier than you. Oh, that voice. Hello again. It's my sneakers. The soles have finally worn through. They do look beat to crap. Yes, they're my favorite pair. I can't even go buy a new pair like this. He needs new shoes, huh? I'd give him somebody in exactly the habit of carrying a spare pair. What are we gonna do? Don Quixote carries sneakers, if I remember right. Or Don Quixote carries sneakers, if I remember right. Maybe I'll get him a pair if I feel like it. Oh, okay, it's from Dragon Type. Okay. Well, so I need to go to that way. Let me find a good save spot, and then that'll be it for the night. So, I'm doing pretty good on money. Yep, let me just save. Okay, so that's the end of chapter 10 and the beginning of chapter 11. So I'll be back at this again on Thursday. Thank you to everyone who came by the stream and everyone who donated. And we now reach the second donation goal for People's Choice. So y'all, hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's night. And let me see if we can find someone to raid. And I'll keep you all updated on how things go with the computer. Okay, Ed Bosco is straight. Ed Bosco's streaming. Helix X is streaming. Ace Scorcher streaming. Oh, heck yeah, we're gonna raid Ace Scorcher. No way we couldn't. Alright, we're raiding Ace Scorcher. Make sure to yell at him happy birthday. Even if it's past midnight where he is, and thus isn't actually his birthday anymore. Yell at him happy birthday. And I hope you all have a good rest of y'all's night. Night, everyone.